Should do like this.
1, 2, 3.
Hey
Guys, welcome back to our channel. I am Nabiat and
I am Kile, as you know.
so we are meet and greet together. Today we are back with another topic to cover. Our topic would be what is the scene of transportation in India. So as foreigners, as travelers basically, transportation is one of the things that needs to be covered that we felt like in this video. So while picking transportation, we can talk about a lot of things. Like it could be long distance travel, like within India, but from state to state, from city to city. Or it could also be short distance, like within cities, within towns, kind of travels. So the common means of transportation for like long distance travels, which is like across states or like across cities, would be either by plane or it could be train. There are also buses, public buses that go to places, and even within the cities you can take rickshaws or like Uber. You can even take like city metros, right? So like it's very safe, at least in Delhi where we live. So Kile, have you had the chance of taking any of these means of transportation?
Yeah, the thing is I travel a lot, so when I do within Delhi I prefer metro. It's really convenient, it's fast, and it's also very affordable and cheap as compared to Uber. And but yeah, sometimes that's when I'm alone mostly, and also with friends I do sometimes. But if I have like 3-4 friends with me, I prefer going in Uber because you can blast music, and also the price gets cheaper since you are sharing cab with the rest of your friends. And for rickshaw, sometimes I choose rickshaw, especially in the evening, you know, if the distance is quite
the fresh air,
and it's kind of like cool to take rickshaw. And but for flight to another state, maybe I would say I would recommend a flight if you're going to another state that's really far away. But if it's closer, let's say from Delhi, if you're going to Rajasthan, that you can of course go in bus, and then you have train.
It's also like depending on your budget, right? Like you can plan it accordingly. If you are thinking of like spending much, you can take the plane. Otherwise, like you can look for alternate means of transportation, which can be like the train or the bus. And you should also consider your time, like safety time. Like for example, buses take like comparatively longer time than plane or like train. So it all depends. Do you remember that time that we went to Dharamshala in bus?
Yes.
We were together and we wanted the experience basically. So we took a public bus, and it was actually very cheap comparatively, and it was safe also. So we booked it online, and we went to a certain position where they pick us up and they drop us there. Like the people were like really friendly.
And also like when you go in this kind of bus, it's not like you just like if you go by flight, you just get into that destination, right? But if you go by bus, and then like this, they stop at some point for food and meals, so you get to meet people there, you get to rest, and then you see places on the way to your destination.
That wasn't even part of your initial plan,
so that's a plus point for taking the route.
Another thing to discuss while traveling, I feel like, is accommodation. I have been to a couple of places, and to some of these places I've had friends where I stayed with them, and their parents were like really kind of hospitable and friendly, and like they really pampered me and all. But I've had also times where I traveled with foreigner friends like me, so we had to get a hotel or hostel or anything. So what do you recommend in terms of accommodation?
Like as you said, first I would recommend you to reach out to your friends if you have friends from there, because you know even you get to see the culture, taste the food, and then have like home experience. That's so I would obviously recommend that one. But if you don't have friends, I would say like going with friends and staying in a hotel can be like really cheap, because you share price that one. And but also if you are going with going alone, I would say you choose hostels because hostels are basically near the tourist destination,
Oh, I
and
see,
also
yeah.
it's really cheap and safe. And
Right.
when you are alone, you meet a lot of people there.
Yeah.
You see, like in hostel, you have like 5 beds, and
Yeah.
then like it's really safe, by the way. And the thing is, you meet people, and then you plan together from next day. You
Yeah.
party together. So hostel could be
Yeah.
one option. Hotel, yeah. And then friends, yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
good.
Good.
So another recommendation that I would give before like moving from the accommodation is at least for the first 2-3 times that you are traveling until you get used to the lifestyle in India, I suggest go with friends, go in groups, so you don't feel insecure or like unsafe. And you should be keeping in mind like basically to have friends.
So okay, so I just remembered about getting helpline. Like okay,
numbers,
so
yeah.
keeping handy the helpline numbers. I feel like especially when you travel, you need to have these numbers, especially like police or ambulance or any number, like maybe your guardian number. You can
Yeah.
immediately call them if you are stuck somewhere else or like anything could happen. So if you have this number and then SIM card
Yeah.
with you, I feel like that's the most
Convenient way of
convenient and
traveling.
essential to have while
Right.
traveling.
Yeah. Another thing could be having like applications in your phone where you can easily pull out and use when needed. For example,
Like Google Maps,
yeah.
Make My Trip, Hostel.com. Like we
Yeah.
said, for hostel booking, you use Hostel.com, and also having hotels. You
Yeah.
see like I feel
Even
like that's
Uber, like
Uber.
for when you have to travel short distance, but when you need like some
And,
kind of
yeah.
safety.
And also having metro apps if you are especially in
Yeah.
metropolitan cities,
Cities like
like
Delhi,
Bangalore and Delhi, so
Mumbai
that
can
that
be,
could be really handy.
Yeah, useful.
Yeah.
So that was it for today. Thank you for being with us. And if you have any suggestions of tips to while traveling in India, please let us know in the comment section down below. We love you, and make sure to like, share,
and
and
subscribe.